This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. By now, you are probably familiar with Kent Christmas, a righteous Christian nationalist man of God, a pro-Trump prophet, a man who just recently advocated that the way to advance the faith, the Christian faith, as the Muslims have done, is to wear suicide bomber vests. Now, he's since walked that back and said, that's not what I mean. We're all peaceful. We love the gospel of Jesus Christ. We're followers of Christ. Yet he spoke highly of Muslims who love their God so much, they're willing to give of their life. That was the message. So if you want to advance, I'm not going to go through the whole argument again. Terrible, terrible, terrible human being. Vile, sinister, warlike attitude on this ostensibly man of a peaceful faith. Jesus, after all, is referred to as the Prince of Peace. No? Well, on the 4th of July, there's a theme here, or maybe the day before, he gave a sermon, and in it, he is deriding Disney, and he tells a story about how he doesn't say what it, well, I'll just play the video, but suffice it to say, he's going to ramble about Disney hurting children, yet you never hear him say a word about actual children being harmed by his colleagues. And then he goes in and he puts a curse. It's all weird. Just a curse on Disney or on the Barbie movie, which he just talked about Disney, and it's not even a Disney movie. It's all... the showmanship is there, though, so we can appreciate that. Watch this.
Years ago, there was a place that was at one time known for the great move of the God, and because of sin, it wound up with a curse on it, and they said birds flew through unfinished buildings. I'm telling you by the Spirit of God, thus saith the Lord, you're going to see the day come when birds will fly through Disneyland and Disney World because of the sin against children that has been in that place. And God said the blood, hallelujah. And I curse in the name of the Lord this new Barbie movie that has been released full of transsexual and transgender and homosexuality. In the name of the Lord, make God loose a holy judgment. Hallelujah. Go ahead and write in all that you want. What's happened is the church has been so intimidated and so silent that we're afraid to stand up and declare, thus saith the Lord. But can I tell you that God is the defense of those that are in the womb, and God is the defense, hallelujah, of the church of the Most High. So may God release a holy boldness in your spirit that you would stand up and declare, if God be for me, nobody can be against me.
I love the word of salad. It is nice to eat and see and hear. Nonsense. That was just stream of consciousness. Talking about there's a great place in the movement of God that God cursed and then birds flew through the building. He doesn't say what that is. He just had to make it make sense for the next thing to say he hopes birds fly through Disney World, as though it's not an outdoor amusement park where birds fly now. Dipshit. And thus saith the Lord. It's such a bold proclamation to thus saith the Lord from you. You're thus saith the Lording things that the Lord is not saying. Thus saith the Lord, Kent Christmas. And then pivoting from Disney to Barbie. Barbie's not a Disney movie, brother. Also, gay people exist. It's not filled with transgender and gay and it's dangerous for the kids. Gay people exist. They live in the world. They have relationships. They pay their bills. They exist. Transgender people exist. If we're only going to have white, straight people in movies, what reality does that represent? Kent, Christmas. Thus saith the Lord. This is dangerous. Obviously, this is dangerous. This is a drumbeat of bigotry coupled with his other calls to violence from his congregation that doesn't just exist within the four walls of his church, but also on the internet, because I got this clip from his YouTube page. This is being broadcast to the world, advocating for violence, for Christian nationalism, for white Christian nationalism, as though while he rips off black worship services, black Christian worship services with the organ in the background. These people are disgusting, dangerous. Know that to be sure. What do you think about this clown and others? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can absolutely, as always, email me daily at dollemore.com. I'd love to hear from you. If you'd like to support my work, first of all, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500,000 subscribers by the end of the month, or end of the year. Well, end of the month, that would be fantastic. And it's only with your help that we're going to be able to do that. I love you guys. I appreciate you very much for your loyalty and your viewership and your passion for the country and your fellow human beings. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore just about everywhere. And if you want to support my work, click the join button below, click the super thanks button below, or go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.